Hello, my dear. Welcome back. Good morning. Welcome back again. So, my dear, today we are going to start very important lesson. Okay, it's a very good day to start a new syllabus, miss new chapter or new topic. Okay, so today let's discuss section C, writing section. We'll talk about writing section, and in writing section, the first most preferable thing is notice. We'll see notice. Notice is very important part of our life, especially in students' life. When you come to a school, so first you notice on notice board. Okay, we paste notice on notice board for informing you. So a notice is a short composition for informing students, for informing a big group or large number of people. Okay, so if we talk about notice, so notice is especially used in school, university, college, and government offices for informing all the people, for informing all the students, for informing a big group, for informing a large number of people. Okay, so notice is that short composition. It is very useful to inform everyone. Okay, in everyone in a short time. Okay, so when you come to a school, so first you see the newspaper. Sorry, when you come to a school, so first you see notice board, because you have curiosity to know about what is going on in the school, what will be going on in the school, especially okay when, so especially at the time of, especially at the time of vacation. Okay, if suppose you have a vacation. Okay, a vacation is coming. Okay, so you wanted to know how many days you have to rest at home, how many days you have to spend your vacation. So that curiosity makes you to watch notice. Okay, that's why notice plays very important role in everyone's life. Okay, so notice is used in school, colleges, and government officials. Okay, in university. So it's very important means to notify, to inform individual or a big group or students. Okay, because we cannot go in your classes and we cannot inform each and every students one by one about upcoming or forthcoming events. So if we want to inform you or all of you for forthcoming events that is going to take place, in forthcoming days or in upcoming days, so notice is that medium to inform you. Okay, so we'll start the notice, but before starting notice, we have to see some regulations how to make notice. Number one, we keep the notice in an enclosed box. Number two, your word limit should not exceed 50 words. Okay, your word limit should not exceed 50 words. You should write in notice relevant to topic, relevant to given topic. Okay, or theme. Okay, you should not go irrelevant. Okay, number three, if we talk about a pronoun, so you should not use, you are not going to use, you should not use personal pronoun like I and me. Okay, I, me, we, you. Okay, so instead of, you have to use third person. Okay, in place of personal pronoun, you have to use third person. Then if we talk about voice, so in notice we always use passive voice, not to use active voice while making notice. You should use passive voice. Okay, then if we talk about the place and venue, so you should mention. Okay, you should mention in notice what, when, where. What means what is going on, what will be going on in forthcoming days. Okay, what, then when. Okay, so in when you should mention about the time, date, and the day. Okay, on which the function will be going on. Okay, then number three, where, so you should mention the place on which the participants, the viewers, the audience has to come. Okay, so they would come on a given place. And at last you conclude the notice by telling that if you have any query, suggestion, and doubt, so you can contact undersign. So at the last you name undersign. Okay, for designation. So you can conclude the notice. So number one, keep the notice in the box. Number two, your word limit should not exceed 50 words. Number three, we use third person in place of personal pronoun. Okay, number 4, we use passive voice while making notice. Number 5, we should talk in notice relevant. Okay, we write in notice about the relevant theme given to us, not irrelevant. Okay, then if we talk about word limit, so I have already tell you, and we should mention about the place, in date, in time, and a venue, and day, everything. Then designation, at last designation or undersign. Okay, if you have any query or doubts. So okay, if we talk about notice body, so number 1, we should keep notice in box, in enclosed box. Number 1. Number 2, okay, on the top of the notice, in middle, we write name of institution, name of organization, name of school. Okay, on the top of the notice, in center, we are going to write name of institution, organization, or school. Okay, then just leave a space, and then we write a word. Okay, and name of institution, school, or organization should be in capital letter. Okay, the first heading, name of school, organization, and institution, uh, in place of header, on top, in middle, you should write in capital letter. Then give the space, then you write word notice also in capital letter. Okay, then number 3, you mention the date on left hand side. You have to mention the date on left hand side, but the way of writing date should be like that, should be dd mmyy, means day, month, and year, like 27th. Okay, not to show only in figure, and not use dash and slash. Okay, it should be in like this. Okay, 27th October, then comma 2020. Keep the comma between month and year, so it should be like this, date to 14th May, comma 2020. Okay, then next, heading number 4, then again in the middle. Okay, so first you write the name of institution in capital letter, then you write notice the word in capital letter, then on left hand side you mention the date, and number 4, in middle, now in middle, you should write about the heading, means the concerning subject, the subject which you had been asked, the subject which you had been asked, the heading, the title which you had been asked, like cleanliness drive, like a school inspection. Okay, and like blood donation camp, like that. Okay, then you can start notice. And now we are going to talk about the main body of notice. So in main body of notice, we divide main body in notice on the basis of 3 points. What is going to take place? Okay, and what will be going to take place, the event. Okay, number 2, when. Okay, when. So here in when, you mention the date, the time, and the day. Okay, then where. So in where, you should mention about the place where the event will be going to take place. Okay, then at last you conclude your notice by saying, if you have any doubt, if you have any query, if you have any question, so you can contact undersign. Okay, in undersign you sign. Okay, you write your name in place of designation, and you just tell about your designation. Okay, like cultural secretary, like senior boy, like head boy. Okay, so then you can conclude. Okay, in undersign. So it is the way to write any notice. On the basis of this idea, we are going to apply to notices. Let's start. Okay, question number 1. So you are Darpan, senior prefect of your school. You are Darpan, you are senior prefect of your school. You are head boy. Okay, your school is going to arrange a painting competition. There is a painting competition in your school on coming Monday. Okay, so draft a notice for the student and ask them to get registered themselves with you before Friday. So you are going to make a notice. You are a prefect boy of the school, and there is a competition. There is a competition in forthcoming days, painting competition. Okay, so you should inform first to all the students and let them get registered in the competition. Okay, so first keep the notice in the box. On the top, write the name of institution in capital letter. Okay, so Foundation of Education, Harda. Okay, then give the space, then notice. Okay, you should write notice in capital letter, the word notice in capital letter. Then you have to mention the date on left hand side, in a proper way, like 25th Jan or January, comma 2020. Then you have to write about the next heading about the concerned subject, okay, and your main theme or giving title, okay. Then main body should be, there should be three questions: what, when, where, okay. So what, so this is to notify. You see, we start the notice by saying this demonstrative pronoun. We are not using active voice. Instead, we use passive voice. We are not using personal pronoun. Instead, we are using third person. Okay, and our words should not exceed more than 50 words. Okay, so this is to notify to all the students. We are going to notify all the students. It means, but you should write, this is to notify to all the students that our school is going to arrange a painting competition. Our school is going to arrange a painting competition on next Monday. Means in forthcoming days, on next Monday, there is competition in your school, painting competition. In the school ground. Where? In the school ground. When? Monday. So what, when, where? Remember, what, when, where. There is what is going to take place. Painting competition. Okay, when? On Monday. Where? In a school auditorium. Okay, school ground. So it is open to all. It's open to all. Anyone can perform. Okay, because it's open painting competition. Okay, the topic will be announced 1 hour before. Okay, so the topic will announce 1 hour before the competition. You are requested to register. Okay, we are going to request you. You are requested to register your name in the common room office, in any room office, in any office. Okay, then contact hours, then contact person, then designation, Darpan, senior prefect. So it's very easy to deal. In previous classes, you have made many notices. Okay, number 2, we are going to check number 2 also. You are Ashutosh, president of your school. You are president of your school. You have to write a notice for the cultural program to be held in your school, mentioning the date, venue, time and item to be held. Means now you are going to face in your school, you are going to arrange, your school is going to arrange what name, cultural program in forthcoming days. So you are going to inform all the students. So you should mention the date, the time, the place, about forthcoming days cultural program. Just keep the message, keep the notice in box. Your word should not exceed 50 words. You should use passive voice instead of active voice. You should use third person instead of first person. Okay, and you should mention date, place and time. Okay, you should talk relevant, not irrelevant. Okay, so and your sentence must be unified. Okay, must be well arranged and well organized. Okay, so number 1, keep the notice in box. Number 2, main heading, name of the school, organization, institution. Then give the space, then write the word notice in capital letter, then mention the date in proper manner, DDMMYY. Means suppose 15th February, comma 2020. Okay, then what? And then after that you should mention cultural program. Okay, cultural program in block letters. First letter should be capital, next will be in small letter. Okay, then just remember about the body: what, when, where. What is going to take place? Cultural program. When? So and so day. Where? School auditorium. If you have any contact query, please contact undersign. Then designation and sign. Okay, so the cultural committee of your school. The cultural committee means we start from third person, not first person. So the cultural committee of our school is organizing a cultural program which will be held in our school. Okay, when? 20 September. Time, at what time? 6 p.m. to 8:30. Then place. Okay, so what should be place? The place should be a school auditorium. A variety of folk dances. Then you are going to introduce some more things. Then you are going to inform, like the variety of folk dances. There would be folk dances, folk music and regional programs will be presented on the occasion. So you have informed everything, what will be going to take place, what would be going to take place on that day. Okay, then you undersign. Okay, your name Ashutosh, then your designation President Cultural Committee. So it's very easy to deal. I will send in homework or study material. Okay, so you learn. Okay, you learn both the notices.